Hey guys, it's Iz.
Hey guys, it's me, Naj.
Hey, it's Robyn.
Hi guys, it's Beach.
And today we're here with season 3, episode 12 of Legacies. I Was Made to Love You. It was made to serve.
Oh
Honestly,
my God.
this episode was a win for the nation. So let's talk about it, y'all. Are we going in order?
Danielle, we'll see you,
fuck no,
Danielle.
we're not going in
Danielle
order.
told us.
Okay, Danielle
Danielle
said
told us.
180. This is definitely a 180, but this is a good 180 because we have been wanting a serve
literally
like this for ages, especially with Landon. Like, oh my God, I am so excited for Landon's storyline. Like, anyways, Danielle is a Handon queen. This is why she was excited. Like,
We love you,
She
Danielle.
said 180, and this was it.
thank
Danielle,
you.
Danielle said this episode was going to serve. It's going to be 180, and we got kind of like a dark hope type thing. We got her and Landon like fighting while the Golem Landon,
Dark
and then we
Landon.
got Landon out here.
I got confirmation that once again I was right about a few things.
Exactly.
We won. Like, we knew that Clark was. I mean, listen, I thought that Clark was the bone guy, but I knew that it had to been either the witch Landon that was here. I knew that the necklace was going to be used, but I just couldn't believe.
And the in the flesh, remember, didn't I say that in flesh and prove it was going to be paralleled? And it was totally paralleled. She didn't. I was waiting for her to say prove it, though. I was waiting, but they're gonna.
And then we got like season 1 angst. Like, that was season 1. Okay, from the ball to the blood test, literally all of it combined in one. It was a feast for me. I was living and loving, even though it was not our Landon.
You know what? It's still a fucking win because everything that he did, it was all Hope's memories, and it was all it was Landon's like DNA or whatever. So it was still Landon in a sense. It's like Simulandon, right? He was made out of mud, but he had Landon's subconsciousness. So
Yeah,
everything
he was.
he thought and did was still Landon.
Exactly.
So with this, even though he's Golem, okay, we've had Simulandon, Golem Landon, Malivore Landon. Now we're gonna get PTSD Landon.
Yeah.
Like, we are winning as Landon stands. I mean,
Yo, I'm just.
and Arya. Oh, Arya must
That
be
damn
so
hair.
excited. And we
'Cause,
got the
yeah.
long hair. Oh,
It
Bella
took-
must be like, I haven't even checked Twitter yet.
It took me out. I yelled so damn hard. Like, it's impeccable how much this episode was hands down the best episode of this season thus far.
You know what I liked? That the Golem Landon was still Landon, and it wasn't like the necromancer and Clark, because it was still Landon.
Yeah.
Which makes like all those like talks about how, you know, it took away like Hope's agency and stuff like that. I mean, it was still Landon, you know, so it's still. Anyways.
Yo, listen, the plot twist, which you already knew was coming out.
Okay.
The plot twist.
Brett Matthews can write every fucking episode from now on, because every episode he has given us has been a fucking serve.
Listen, it was so good because I don't know, like, because normally sometimes I don't be caring for people's plot lines sometimes, but this was a serve because like I was on the edge of my foot every scene with MG and Ethan, and then we had Landon and Hope, and then we had Cleo, and then a history lesson for like Leonardo to come out here and this bitch. It was just everybody was having a plot line that was actually interesting, and I was like, yo. But Cleo, that reveal, because even then she still had the facade, even when she went in the room with Alaric and got the sword. Like, I was like, okay, well, maybe she's like not intentionally doing it. But then she went to Hope and stabbed her?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I thought we were going to get Trapper to Hope right there. I was like, they're not going to do that. Because how deep she stabbed her?
Oh my gosh, I was like, oh my God, this is not gonna happen right now, is it?
Yeah,
It is.
she stabbed her so deep. I was like, damn, like, are you okay? Like, oh my God. And then she was like, you know, maybe if you got over Landon and saw your full potential, I'm just like, what, you want her to be a tribrid? Like, huh?
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I was like, see your full potential. I mean, like, we all want to see her full potential, but you force her to die, is it gonna make her be your friend, love? Like, what? And then Caleb, when Caleb found out about Cleo, it's gonna ruin everything, honestly. I just know we weren't, so I'm just gonna take it.
We fucking, yeah. We have the gold cup.
Like, I was nervous. We had 3 minutes left of the episode, and I was like, well, damn, are we going to get the skeleton, the bone man reveal? And then it was worth every penny.
Oh my gosh, I literally had like a fucking heart attack. I was like, shut up. As soon as he goes like this, I was like, oh my God, he's showing the fucking necklaces.
He showed the necklace, and I was not there. Like, I was yelling already getting teared out because he didn't even say nothing. Like, I just
in the flesh.
It's very much a serve. He just didn't even say nothing. He just let the necklace do the talking. And Hope was like, "What is this? Like, what are you doing?" I'm just like, she's like, "Take off your mask." I'm just like, you shouldn't have asked for that. No words. But besides that, can we talk about fucking Ethan?
Okay,
Like dead ass from New Moon.
How about what we can do is we'll talk about Ethan and MG, and then we'll talk about the kiss, and then we'll go back into Handon because
Handon. Okay.
We need to go back into Handon, but let's because we're reviewing the episode, so let's review with MG and Ethan first.
New Moon.
Okay.
New Moon. It was literally him giving Bella, like, there's no fucking way. Like, he literally went to the cliff, like how Bella went to the cliff to try to kill herself.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
I was like, are you kidding me? Like, literally. I was like, are you kidding me? And then for MJ to even be running across that damn water like that with flames, I was like, what the f is this? Then he comes in, and at the music, they in the truck, just like how it was when when Edward was talking to Bella, you know, kind of shifting off like how he's going to dump her later on. I was like, this is so Twilight. Like, if you don't get this out of here, like, geez, like, I really thought we'd get my Misa in Endgame, but fine, yeah, I guess.
The scene in the truck, the last one before MG walked off, I was like, well, damn.
Yeah,
I was
like,
not
I thought that
I wasn't
MG was about to
memories away.
confess because that was
I didn't
when
know.
MG was like, we are not friends. I was like, oh my God, he's about to confess.
Yeah, I was like, he said we weren't friends. I was like, did ass? Like,
Exactly.
I seems friends to me. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? I was out here being buddies, and then he's like, you don't know me.
The way Ethan was looking at him, I was like, boy, are you okay?
I just like, no, because how he even said we're not friends, I was like, excuse the fuck out of me. Like, you're lying. So that scene, oh my God. Do you think that if he even take the vervain pills, like, he'll remember that again, or you just like, no? You think
No, because I think that he stopped maybe taking them after he found out like what
MG.
happens.
Yeah.
Fuck! I'm not gonna get my meat.
But I liked their scenes. They were very I like their friendship. Like, I don't know, and I'm sad that that's the way it ended. I mean, obviously they're gonna become friends at some point again, but like,
Just under false
No.
pretenses.
like, so come on. I was not the biggest fan of the idea of Ethan as a vampire, so I'm glad that didn't happen. But like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, when he lit it, no, because when I don't even know, like, I was out of it. But when MG was like telling him about how to become a vampire, I was like, are you dead ass? Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you got blood in me. You know, it's how you only can. I'm just like,
I'm like, I was kind of like, MG, how did you not put that together, though?
I was like, MG, literally. And then you mean to tell me that you let this dude give you a handshake and it was like this, and somehow he just slipped the ring off and you feel that? He has to caress the finger. I mean, how else would he? That doesn't make no damn sense. I was like imagine like how? How?
What I don't understand.
Sick.
Why did he tell Ethan the part about how to become a vampire?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how did he told him, and I was like, whoa, why would you tell him that? And then plus you told him that he has blood in him, and you know MG became MG. Ethan became a whole superhero fanatic on overdrive, and he's like, yo, I got blood in me now. I'm about to see what I'm about to do. Like, I was like, Ethan, you don't care about your parents? Like, you don't care about your mom, your sister?
Yeah, like
I know, like what the hell?
And then he was like, well, we can tell Alaric after I become a vampire. And I'm like,
I mean,
how? When it's only one ring? Dumbass. So who's gonna burn then? Who's gonna burn?
To be fair, he literally is Bella.
Get ass.
Literally leaving her parents either.
Bella literally said, "Fuck my mom, fuck my dad, fuck Phil."
Exactly.
Like
we are getting a male version
of
Bellward.
I was like, Bellward team, like the whole shebang.
Everything about it is Bellward.
Especially when he went to the damn cliff. I was like, no, he's not gonna go to the cliff and pull a Bella. And he was about to. And I was just like,
wasn't Twilight originally
film fiction?
But wasn't it like she had watched the Vampire Diaries or something, and so she had like had a dream, and then that's what it was.
I don't know. Like she wrote the story in like 2005, so it couldn't have been.
I hadn't read the books.
Yeah, like she wrote the books in 2005, and she got done in about 2008.
The Vampire Diaries books came out before that.
Well, was it a scene like that? Well, she could have read that.
I just think it's funny that Brett literally wrote that into the episode. Like,
because like the Twilight parallel, though, like out of everything, like you got Buffy for potential parallels, and he said, "Let me just do Twilight."
I've never
New moon at that. Like that's honestly.
We did and there are so many Buffy parallels and now with the Twilight, and there's some even like Doctor Who parallels, and so they're just kind of like pulling from
give me that.
Yeah, and kind of like what they like, and I want to so badly talk about Handon, but let's just get.
Yeah. Before we get into the Finzy kiss, can we talk about how finally the necromancer is fucking going?
Oh, please.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Josie
and Alaric looking for the necromancer, finding him in a funeral home, and him being human and not having any memories. Like, did he just? Maybe he did have the memories, but that was like his third chance or whatever, and so he took it.
Like I don't know how he could possibly just die in the prison world and then come back.
Those who remember the past are doomed to repeat it. The necromancer didn't remember his past, so he's not doomed to repeat the same mistakes. And Golem Landon said that. And Cleo's been around for a hell of a long time because she knew Leonardo da Vinci. So did she know the necromancer as well? And that was why his memory, like her and Malivore, because she said to Hope, you have to fulfill your destiny of opening the box and destroying Malivore. So if she came out, what if she cut a deal with Ted, erase his memory so he wouldn't make the same mistakes, like so that there was a way for her to make sure that Hope completed her destiny to defeat Malivore. Clearly Cleo has it out for Malivore.
Yes.
Yeah. But like I just cannot believe it. Like, and the fact that he sacrificed himself, I thought we was gonna lose. I thought we was gonna have Alaric die this episode.
Oh, I know. So I was like, oh my god, it's gonna happen, and then I was like,
oh my god, death?
Well, no, but we knew that Alaric was still alive.
Yeah. So, but like, wow, this is how he left. Which is a good thing. This is a good way for him to lead the show, besides him being the annoying necromancer. So I mean,
he was okay in this episode. I didn't mind
Yeah.
this episode. Like,
Mhm.
and the him and Josie scene where he was like talking to her about Finch, I loved that scene. Like that was so good, and it was what Josie needed. Like if only her dad could talk to her that way.
Exactly. Like how are you going to give?
Guys, hold on. You're good.
Yeah, because like when Alaric was telling Josie about freaking Lizzie like going you know to where we're by herself, and I was like, why are you not helping your daughter? Like why do you bring her into some nonsense? She just took her magic bag. Like are you kidding? And he hasn't once mentioned about like he hasn't mentioned Finch after she told him about Finch, and I was just like, sir, you suck as a father. Honestly, is no words. How did Ted help her in such a short amount of time than you did?
Yeah.
I mean, he only knew Josie for like 5 minutes after he like relearned about her. And you mean tell me, Alaric, you knew about Finch for like 2 to 3 weeks now, probably even more, and you nothing.
But what is with Legacy's thing about shipping everyone off?
Honestly,
I don't know. Like, why can't we ever have a character actually on screen develop?
Think how much Lizzie would have served in this episode. I mean, I get it. Cleo, you know what? I wonder if Cleo was the reason why Lizzie went to the retreat. She probably is the one who found the retreat to get her out of the school so that she could help Hope. Because if Cleo's been manipulating Hope this whole time, she's been manipulating everyone.
Well, you called that.
I totally called that.
Yeah, no, you 100% did.
Yeah, because like I mean,
I called that from
personally,
the beginning.
because like when it came to Cleo, I was like, okay, well, maybe she's being a supportive friend. But the way that she was able to break barriers faster than even how Landon could, I was like, okay, well, and then I was like, well, maybe because she's grieving, that's why she needs a friend. But I'm like, she has Lizzie as a friend. Well, Lizzie was going through her own stuff with MG.
Cleo,
but I was like, she has Lizzie.
She's literally manipulated everything to her favor. I guarantee you the inspiration she gives to people are all pre-planned. Like I said, I did say that too. I said that she acts like she doesn't actually like give them information, but she weaseled herself onto a trip to Triad where she was able to look through folders. That is not a coincidence.
And then the fact that when the map, and the fact that she wasn't there when the map vanished from the last episode, I was like, oh my no.
And she gave Hope the idea to go into the prison world. What do you want to bet that she knew that the necromancer wasn't in the prison world and that monster was? And if Landon went with her, Hope would protect Landon and she could possibly get infected. It would make that Landon have to do something for Hope to question him.
Everything is like literally everything is falling into place.
It's so good.
Why did Cleo have to be the bad guy? Why?
It's funny because I said she was a bad guy and then I had people like quoting me and now their tweets deleted, so.
yes.
It's Cleo.
I know, but you know, I think what's going to happen is we're going to find out her backstory next episode. And yes, she is the villain, which I mean is amazing because I still like her character. Like I think she's an amazing character, but there's definitely a deal that was made and she's trying to stop Malivore and she just went to the extremes. So how Hope goes to the extremes, Cleo is also going to the extremes because Cleo more than likely is trying to protect her family in a sense. Like she might even have like a little sister or like her grandmother or something like that she is trying to protect because Malivore probably did something to them.
Yeah, I feel like Malivore has something to do with her family. That's logically what I'm thinking. And since she found out that possibly other supernaturals is around, like this was her, like they can help her. But I feel like I still want to understand how like she really was out here talking about something, your potential to destroy Malivore. So that means that it has to have something that belongs to her family. Because why would she just be that? Why would she care about Malivore that much? Unless it has something to do with her family?
And she was trapped in that box. And it was a prophecy that Hope was going to open the box because literally Pandora's box was only filled with hope. Like it just only Hope could open that box. And then Cleo, I knew Cleo was coming from the box. I knew it. I said Cleo was from the artifact.
Listen, Robyn, give me your mind.
Exactly.
because like I don't like. I mean, sometimes I be thinking like, okay, you know, but like I was just like, well, maybe Cleo just trying to vibe. I did not know that Cleo was gonna really sit here and do that. So
and okay, Vit, you probably remember my spiral and about the golem. Remember after it was made?
Yeah.
I had this whole spiral about the golem being Landon and it coming to life. Do you remember that?
Yep.
I completely, and you were just like, nah, no, you guys are just like, nah, no, it's whatever. And I was just like, no, I'm telling you, this is going to happen. Like this is going to come back to us. And
yeah, because like
the bus for something. Yeah, you told her. Like,
yeah, because when
it
it came
was
to like I don't know, because when it came to Landon, I was like, what happened to that? What happened to the statue though? Like we never really saw that afterwards.
because Cleo
Wait, she took it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She never gave it back.
No.
Oh my gosh, she never gave it back. That's what that means, that during that time where we thought she was doing some spell, maybe that spell didn't even work when it was singing for that dude.
No, it
Because
did.
how would Landon know where they was at?
Because it brought the Bone Landon back, but it gave her the proper opportunity to make her Golem Landon.
I'm in tears.
I'm not gonna lie. When like the blood, I was like, oh my god, is that fucking like Clark or the or Malivore? I was like, I'm gonna shoot myself.
I didn't think I never thought that it was like Malivore or anything. I just thought that the bone guy was my Malivore, Clark. And then I was sitting here like, okay, well, what would the logical reason be? Because Landon hasn't mentioned the necklace. The Landon we know hasn't mentioned the necklace at all, but this is still Landon technically.
He didn't have any other memories.
Yeah, and I was like, he doesn't have any other memory besides that. So what else could it be? And then I was like, maybe it's the Wish Landon because she did want Landon. And
I think though, I don't think that Cleo was controlling Golem Landon all the time. I think for the most part he was his own being until Cleo took over when the eyes flashed.
Yeah,
because it wouldn't make sense for Cleo to have like Landon make out a picnic and stuff like that. So literally when all of those things happened, that was still technically Landon doing it, because he had his own agency at that point, because she didn't take him over until Hope literally said to Cleo, he's the one person I can't fight. And so she locked her in there so that she would fight to push her. So like when Cleo made the golem, right? It was the same as Sinulandon. He was still his own agency. He still had his own agency. He still did what he wanted to do. He just could be controlled if he needed to be.
Yeah, because but the thing is that how is it just for us to see? Because why no one be seeing the eyes flash yellow? And the thing is that Landon, last episode we said Landon didn't see the eye color change. Whole time
he did.
He's the only one that did.
Yeah.
Think about it. The light that flashed from the object was yellow. The light that flashed when Hope mixed the mud was yellow. Cleo's eyes were yellow. It all ties in. The clues were all there.
I can't.
This
episode. A good episode.
This episode was the best one. It won.
So I'm just gonna say,
it's technically 308.
Okay, Handons, don't Handons, don't let anyone say that any of the Handon scenes between 308 and now were fake, because they're not. They're still real. He was still his own person up until he still Landon's soul up until Cleo took him over. So do not let anyone tell you that those aren't real, because they're still as real as they could be. Because it's still from Hope's heart, it's still in Hope's mind, and it's still part of Landon's DNA. So nothing about any of those scenes were fake.
We knew that.
Yeah, we knew that.
Yeah, because we said it's Landon, but it's a part of him.
Yep.
We said all of the Handons have said all along, it's Landon, but it's a part of him, which theoretically it was, because it was the goo infused with the clay.
Yeah.
It's like saying that Clark wasn't Clark because he was mud. Well, but nobody says that, because he was still Clark.
Yeah,
But anyways, okay, so can we talk about how there were literal fucking sparks? When
Yes!
You are waiting for so long for that one.
Oh my gosh,
Turn that up. Turn that up.
I was like, they're gonna fucking kiss. They're gonna fucking kiss.
Yo, when Finch grabbed her out in a wrist.
Brett was saving that kiss so he could write it, and now that their secrets are out, so there's nothing between them. There's no secrets or anything between them, which is perfect. And then when it's beautiful, and Finch was just like, "Are you done talking?" I was like, "Oh my god,
are you done talking?" And I
was like, "Shut up, stop it." And that kiss was so passionate. The chemistry between them two is through the roof.
And they were
like, "This never happened before."
Yes,
damn right, exactly.
Oh my god, that was beautiful.
Oh, I love it.
No, it was so like she was smiling and Josie was smiling and like
she was
the height difference.
She was kissing her.
The height difference, yes. The flavor.
Fireworks went off twice. And she said it never happened to her before, which means
okay, we need Finzi editors to like.
Y'all need this. Yeah, put your foot into this.
Oh, sir, yeah, because that was just beautiful, and like, and Josie was so happy, and no wonder why Kaylee's so happy about this relationship. Like, she's
so refreshing. It's so refreshing, like, cause listen, Handon out here doing angst and shit.
Yeah, Negative is gonna be
like fresh. Like Josie can finally just be herself. You know, like she can just do, and then like she's
and
different
get
school
this.
now.
Since she was 12 years old, Finch, for the first time, has someone who knows her secret.
Yo, well, wait.
Okay.
This is no, because I don't know. I didn't know I was gonna get a kiss.
Literal sparks.
Twice. Like Finch was like, is this normal? She's like, never happened to me before, and they just continued to kiss.
In the middle of the school ground where there were sparks and people were walking by. You don't think people were walking by and be like, what the hell is happening?
Like, the fuck, y'all is gonna let this hit y'all? For sure.
And did you notice how it stopped when they stopped kissing? And then the moment they started kissing again, it started again? Like, that was Josie because of her magic. And she was literally creating sparks.
Yo.
It was just beautiful. Okay. We kind of talked about Cleo a little bit, but like when she turned around and stabbed Hope, okay, all of the stunts, like no wonder why Danielle was so excited about the stunts in this episode, because like when Hope like jumped up and when her and Landon were fighting, and then when like
that whole fight scene was immaculate.
I can only imagine her and Arya just like having a fucking blast.
Yeah.
Oh my god. They're
besties. Like
period.
Such a bi panic. It's not even funny. Like
yo, I was down bad horrendous in tears almost. The fight scene and how it was so long, it wasn't rushed.
No.
Like we saw Hope out here fighting Landon, and we had her fighting Cleo. And I mean Cleo for a little bit, but we saw her how she was talking. It was giving me very much Klaus. Giving me very much Haley. She was about to get that ass. And sadly Landon stepped in, but I did want to see how they were going to fight.
But like even Hope learning a lesson from that, and like understanding that like, okay, you know what I feel like she's going to take from this is that she made Landon to be perfect. Like that was like her version of him or whatever as the Golem. But yet I think she's going to realize that she doesn't need him to be perfect. She loves him for him and not who she thinks he is. So this is a huge growth for them, because not only is he going to have new powers and be stronger, and I mean he's going to go through PTSD, but he's going to be essential in a fight now. But I mean, and he's going to get his Phoenix powers back at some point. Let's be honest.
But then what's going to happen with like the PTSD? Buffy parent love.
Right?
Oh my god, I was thinking about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Do you remember how we were clowning so hard in season 2 for a Handon training scene?
Oh my god.
We're gonna get that. I guarantee we're gonna get that.
Robyn,
Yeah.
you've been pretty on point, so I'm gonna take your word for actual facts.
We're gonna get.
So,
I did
I
say.
will actually collapse. Like
you
there's
talk about some collapse. I'm
no
going to
betrayal.
not be here.
Exactly.
Because it's already paralleling to.
But like,
Oh my god! Because
wait. Say what?
because it's a couple years now. Episode 7 of season 3 of Banjo
Yes.
here, and now every get there with PTSD, and
Yes.
no, please, I'm going, I'm leaving. Please, wait.
But we're
No,
gonna
wait,
get that.
please.
We're gonna get that because that it's with Landon with his PTSD, and then Hope's gonna help him. And look at that, Banjo weren't together during that season. Like they were together, but they weren't together.
I'm going to lose my mind.
And I mean, if anything happens with this, what's gonna happen with his PTSD? I don't see, like, Hope wouldn't leave him because he has PTSD. If anything, what would happen is she'd want to help him. First off, because she's gone through something like that. If Landon pushes her away, I mean, imagine the serve we're going to get from that, first of all. Like, it's going to hurt, but damn, it's going to be good.
You know how about
But she's not going to give up on him. Also, if that happens, that parallels Delena again when they have their fight. Stop loving me. I can't. Like, just that whole, like...
Can we stop?
I'm just
stop surfing in game after in game.
No.
like honestly, like this is a win. This is definitely Gold Cup. We like anything after this, whether they have a split up or not, it's based on circumstances, not because they don't love each other.
Exactly.
And if anything, what's going to happen is Hope's going to help him through it, or she's going to have someone else help him through it, and they're going to grow closer than ever, like Brett said, because they're going to eventually get on the same page.
Ooh, yeah, exactly. And just like Danielle said, they're finally going to be on the same page. It's finally going to be where, finally that push.
She said, and see them face some real shit. That's the PTSD.
Yo.
The real shit within themselves and within their relationship. That's exactly what she was talking about. The fact that they have to face trauma, because these characters never face trauma. Landon was abused his entire life and has never dealt with that. And now all of a sudden he was locked in a prison world with no human contact where he had to fight to survive. Like,
and then he came back to see the girl he loves with him.
Yeah.
He's like, and then like.
But the thing is he literally kept her necklace the whole time, so he didn't let go of her. He never let go of her.
Stop.
Can we? Just like
Delena, yeah.
And just like Banjo.
Exactly, and just like Banjo with the ring.
Oh my god.
What?
But we just keep winning, It must be hard for me because I'm gonna go ahead and watch that feast tonight.
Oh, I'm watching it again. Fuck yeah.
I'm rewatching that, and I gotta add 6 and 7 to our feast.
Like this
Do I have to work at 7 a.m.? Will my dog shut up?
This episode, okay, I have to admit I went into the episode with low expectations simply because I didn't want to be disappointed. But like, damn, like the serve that we got with Handon, the serve that we got with Finch, Handon, I'm just like, my brain.
No, because like, I'm processing because people was like, yo, we can get the necklace today, and I'm like,
and long-haired Landon.
I came here with no expectations. I just knew that we were going to get some Handon inks, and I'm prepared for that. And
in the flesh,
in the fact we got the reveal at the end
with the necklace. Okay, but why? Okay, so next episode it says Hope and Landon also star, and yet the promo was totally about Hope and Landon.
Not the cap. They capping.
What?
They said, they was like, yeah, they're going to be starring. I'm like, they're the main event, the full course.
But you know what I think is going to happen is we're going to deal with the next, because this is what, 12, so we have 8 episodes left. We're going to deal in the next like 4 or 5 episodes, we're going to be dealing with the PTSD, right? Or next, maybe like 2 or 3 episodes, we'll deal with PTSD. We still have to deal with Malivore, and they still have to deal with Cleo. So at some point in between Landon's healing, so what might happen is Hope kind of passes Landon off to maybe like Lizzie in that to help, because Lizzie's gone to a retreat, so she'll be able to help in some way. And then Hope focuses on Cleo, and so they kind of like, that's where the split is, so that they can, you know, kind of tackle 2 birds with 1 stone. But in the end, they end up coming together and working together, and then Hope dies and turns into a tribrid.
Robyn already has the season all figured out.
I'm just saying this now because when I say things, when I'm thinking them, they end up usually coming true, because like the Cleo thing I said in 306, we did say Landon was the bone guy. We had a few theories in 308, but we did say that he was the bone guy. I did say the theory about the Golem Landon. So like we just, yeah. But I'm really excited for the PTSD Landon.
Same.
Yeah.
I have been waiting so much to see Landon.
And
Yeah,
like he finally, because he's obviously gonna like he's standing up to Hope and that, right? And you know, and Hope's finally gonna see him as an equal and not as someone she needs to protect, which is ultimately where Danielle was saying it's been a bit dragged out to get to this point. Because now it's literally what Hope said last episode. They're the power couple, and now they're gonna prove they're the power couple.
Mm.
We're gonna feast.
We're gonna feast every single episode from now on. Like we have feast. Okay, honestly, season 3 we have.
So good.
It has been a serve all damn season. It has been an amazing season. Like kudos, Brett. Seriously, I don't even know if you listen to this, but like, just.
Not even for Handon, like all the stories for Landon and individual storylines is just amazing.
Yeah, because we're getting the Cleo storyline next, and then we're gonna get God, I can't even talk. Lizzie at the cult retreat thingy or whatever, and then we'll get something, and I'm really excited. I think for one episode. I'm excited for a certain episode.
Wait, okay. I have a question.
I'm not going to say here because I no spoilers, but.
Okay, so wait. So why was Landon taking Landon and Hope's hair?
That I don't know.
Yeah, they're probably gonna know after later.
Was he trying to see who was real to them? Like,
maybe. Oh, what if he was taking Hope's hair to test who the Landon was?
Oh.
Like he needed her DNA and he couldn't get her blood in order to test the Golem Landon's hair to get his DNA so that he could test it. I don't know how Landon knows how to do that.
Or maybe he was doing a locator. I don't know. Because how was he able to locate them?
Oh, maybe it was a locator thing. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
but does he have magic then, or does he have a witch on his side?
I don't care. I was fed.
I'm sure that'll come up. I'm sure that it'll come up at some point.
Yeah. I'm not even want to sit here and ponder the thought. I'm just on cloud infinity right now, so
it's a win for Handon Nation.
It is what it is.
Any way that you look at it, it's a win for us.
Like
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
I am coherent.
I haven't even looked down the timeline yet, and I just know
everyone is just freaking out. Yeah, it's Landon Kirby night today.
It's Yes.
Is he trending? He should be.
I don't know.
Let me check.
I was going insane with him.
I just okay, like
This is such a good episode. I'm not gonna be able to sleep. Damn it.
yeah, but that means that you can just stay up with me and edit. We forgot to do this last week, but the MVP and favorite scene.
Mm. MVP gonna go with Danielle and Arya, not characters, just actors.
Yeah.
Because they really did a great job tonight. And favorite scene, probably the reveal was like amazing.
The reveal with the necklace, and we got the
Yes.
necklace, and just when we get him putting it on her neck.
I hope we get it.
Maybe next.
Don't make me cry, because I will.
Opens up next episode with him putting it around her neck.
Stop talking. Stop.
I'm trying. Like
Okay.
I feel like, so for me the MVPs, obviously it's not even characters besides Arya and Danielle, because the acting they did, like the fact that Arya played technically like this different land, like how we switch between these landings, snapped king. And then obviously Danielle's acting was amazing, like seeing Hope kind of like become a little darker when she was like, you know, fighting Landon, and also with Cleo. And my scene, like the best scene in this whole episode was definitely Ethan and MD saying that. The hand reveal, totally chef kiss. But the second one definitely will be my Bella and Edward cliff scene for sure.
I'm gonna have to say the same thing. Danielle and Arya, MVP. They were incredible. It's like especially Arya. Props to Arya, because switching between two characters or two different, styles of acting is, hard to do. So he did incredible, and Danielle was just always amazing. So love that. I was gonna say the reveal, but I'm gonna have to go. I'm just gonna say the Fancy Kiss, because that was an incredible scene. I did like the reveal though, but I'm gonna go a little bit different and say the Fancy Kiss was probably the next favorite scene of the episode for me.
I'm gonna copy you guys and say Danielle and Arya, because like they just, Danielle wasn't kidding when she hyped up this episode. She was not kidding. And to see her step into this darker Hope, and to see Arya step into this darker Landon, like it just, I'm so excited for more. Like I love their vulnerable stuff. I love their soft stuff, but we're getting dark stuff, and we're getting dark Handon literally, because Hope's still not going to be soft. Like, yeah, she's going to be soft, but there's still going to be that kind of like darker side of her. And we still don't even know like what's going to happen with like Cleo and that. So like, and the wish box.
Oh yeah, because she didn't like Landon only locked her out, didn't he? Like he just hit her in the back, right? He didn't like kill her, did he?
Yeah.
No.
He just knocked her out.
Yeah, he just knocked her out.
So like, yeah, okay. But Danielle and Arya, I'm going to lean more towards Danielle, just because, Hope is my favorite character. I'm sorry, but like, and she just, she freaking serves every single episode. My God. It's like my MVP last week would have been Hope too, because like her as a monster. Yeah.
How did we not do the MVP? Like last episode, she was definitely snapping in the kitchen. Actually.
I think we just forgot. We were just so.
We were talking about the trailer for next week, and we literally forgot.
I think that's what it was. And my favorite scene, I'm gonna say the fight scene. And especially when Hope did her like flip, and then she like jumped up onto the railing or whatever, and just like she was just so sassy. But Golem Landon was still, and I loved even like when he was like begging, like, this could be the version that you want. I never get sick. I never get, I'll never die, blah, blah, blah. And it was just like something in Hope's brain just clicked, going, well, that's not the Landon that I want. That's not the Landon that I fell in love with. It just goes back to her saying, when I first fell in love with you when you were human. Like that whole line in 304 when she was like, when I first fell in love with you when you were human, because she did. And it parallels today's episode with him saying all those things, and Hope realizing that that's not the version of Landon that she wants.
Exactly.
She wants the beautiful Landon. She doesn't
Yes.
want the perfect version.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, and that realization, and then, okay, when the hunter stepped up after he hit Cleo over the head, did you see Hope's face before the mask was taken off? It was like she knew.
Yeah. When she saw the necklace, she was like,
honestly, look at her face. It was like she knew. It was like she knew it was him. That's why she told Alaric to stop, where she like got it. And that's why, like, and the whole like mask reveal is the parallel to 305. When she pulls the mask off.
Oh my gosh.
Because literally in the box, the therapy box, her brain was telling her to let him go. That was the whole thing, is that you have to learn to let me go and like live out in the real world. And then literally this like Golem Landon, who's supposed to be her perfect version, was telling her not to let him go, to let him live because he would be perfect for her. And she literally had to let him go by killing him. It was like a whole fucking full circle.
My mind is.
yeah.
I want to be. I can't even want to be, actually. So. No, because I'm looking at these scenes and she is like.
Look at her face. Yeah, look at her face. She
inhaled. She inhaled.
Yeah.
Like she knew.
Wait a second.
You gotta watch it, like the way that she like.
The way that she looked at him.
And the way that she looked at him, and when he pulled out the necklace, the way that she looked at him even more.
Yeah.
She said,
She knew. Her heart knew. She knew.
I'm about to.
Oh, she takes like a step back. She like kind of like shifts on her feet and she's like, take the mask off.
Yeah. Because she knows it's him.
This is.
Just the hair.
The long hair. Okay, so in the Star Wars thing that he did, it's short now. So he gets it cut at some point. But he has the long, that's why they're keeping his hair long, because it showed his time in the prison world. So are we going to get flashbacks to the prison world?
I hope so.
I'm hoping so, because we was curious like what happened when he put the letter away.
I'm sure that we will. Maybe they'll even do like a head dive or something in order for him to get through his PTSD, he has to, yeah. So I'm sure that we will find out what happened, because he does say in the promo that he hasn't encountered another human being for like a long time. So how long was he in there?
Exactly. It's longer in there too.
And we saw that prison world. And did he kill the necromancer?
Oh.
Oh my god, I need the flashback of that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying though, like, obviously he didn't kill the necromancer when he got into Malivore, and the necromancer got back. Wait. What if the necromancer didn't get into the? No, he would have, because it would have been his body there. But I was just thinking, what if he didn't get into the prison world? Malivore had just sent him into the real world because he was still in his like. After Landon had beat him up, because he was still in his like ice cream uniform. You know what? That's what I don't get, is Malivore can literally make someone human because he made Ted alive and human, and yet he needs Landon.
Exactly. Like, he got powers. Like, come on.
So I don't know. Malivore makes, the more it goes on, the less sense he makes to me, because he seems to be a lot more powerful than we give him credit for. And if he can make Ted human, then why couldn't he make Clark human or his children human?
Yeah, like he literally was able to strip necromancy from his powers. So I don't understand why he needs Landon for anything else. And if anything, if he's already powerful like that, then with Landon, he's going to be literally insane.
Yeah.
So Landon, we got you. It's Landon, the serve he's going to give.
And I want to go back to the Fincy kiss real quick. Can we talk about the fact when we were introduced to Finch, the 5th episode? Was it the fifth one that she came in?
Yeah, the therapy box episode, wasn't it?
It took 7 episodes for them to kiss.
Yes, that's awesome.
What I love about that is that they didn't rush it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of Josie's other relationships or whatever were kind of rushed. So I feel like this is like, I love Fincy.
And I love the fact that there's no secrets between them now.
Yeah, that too.
And that's the most beautiful thing, is they're literally
and another female werewolf. So
and another female werewolf, which we wanted. We talked about that in our werewolf episode. So yes, but I'm excited for next week. Just FYI, there's no Legacies episode on May 27th, but there's also not going to be a Handon Weekly episode because if I'm being quite honest, there's no way I'm going to be able to focus.
Yeah, because you know why?
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
I don't know. We're Lucifer scenes. And we're about to feast.
Lucifer comes out literally midnight on May 28th.
We're feasting.
And yeah, and Naj and I are, we are going to be out of order.
We're going to be, please don't even tell me. I know. We're going to eat good.
I am so excited.
You'll be seeing me die, so it's fine.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about it.
I'm going to live
tweet. I'm going to watch it with my mom and then be like, Robyn, did you? So
because I'll be done by the time you're done. So as soon as you're done, we need to talk.
we're gonna be discussing. So
anyway, guys. So there's not gonna be a Handon Weekly episode. We're gonna take a break the same week that Legacies takes a break, but we will be back with 314, and we will be doing the podcast next week for 313. So
yes,
tell us. 313 is titled "One Day You'll Understand."
Yeah, the
clowning, but okay. Anywho,
tell us in the comments your MVP and your favorite scene and what you thought. Handon Nation, take a bow.
Yeah. Rest, lay easy. Have a great night.
Stay on the positive side of Twitter. Let's not even bring up any negative. Let's just enjoy this feast.
Once again, there are Handon group chats and discords. If I ever want to rant, find a peaceful environment. We got this.
You know where all the Handon group chats are. Just hit up one of us. We'll tell you.
Yeah, just hit us up. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Handon related content. Our social media link in the description, where you can find our other podcasts and where we do other things behind the scenes. Me and the Airs will be doing reaction. We're going to be posting reactions. Yeah. Last week I slacked. I'm sorry. I'm back on my stuff.
I did not either, so.
Yeah, last week I deleted the footage because I was like, I don't really feel like editing. But this week, I'm back on. Yeah, I'm back on my
as you should for this episode.
Yeah, especially. I said I'm coming back for my Handon. So thank you guys for all the support.
Also, one other thing I want to mention is Vit. Who was it that had the idea? Was it Alex about the new challenge for Handon Weekly?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to explain it?
The new what? Oh, the edit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she say we give the editors a song and they have to edit end with that song.
Yeah. So rather than a writing challenge, we would like to do a Handon edit challenge with a song. So like Vit was saying, we give you a song, we give you a date, and you have to edit Handon to that song to that date. We don't know the song yet, but if that's something you guys would be interested in, let us know in the comments and we can set that up. And thank Alex for that
idea.
Yeah, idea. So have a good week, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
We love you.